Kia ora. It's Ruth here in my backyard in Christchurch, and I thought it'd be a good time of year to do my top 5 things in my garden, which has actually been surprisingly hard. I thought it'd be quite easy to choose my top 5, but here goes, top 5, and my number 1 is pretty fun. So, number 5 has to be my chickens. I love having these in my backyard because it means while I'm weeding, such as pulling out bolted spinach, just can throw the things straight in the coop and the girls eat it. They eat the weeds, they eat the food scraps, and while I'm gardening it's just so nice having them little bocking around and just being with us, either looking through the window or we've just started letting them do some free ranging out of the coop as well, so actually helping us in the garden as well has been really cool. So that's number 5. Number 4 is this tool here. We call it the green thing. I'm sure there's a proper name for it. I probably should have searched it before doing this, but this is my favourite tool in the garden. I use it for everything. I use it for digging holes if I need to. I use it for getting out weeds. It's got good leverage. I use it for moving things around. Just use it all the time. So this is my number 4 favourite tool, the green thing. Not to be confused with the green thing in the kitchen, which is our spatula. So this is the outdoor green thing. Number 3 has to be this watering can. I absolutely love it. I did have my other old watering can before that I use lots, and they just die really fast. This one is really sturdy, really strong, and it was my grandpa's, which I love is that his gardening is continuing through with me. My auntie was fantastic and sent it on to me, and I love it because it's so strong, it holds a good amount of water, and the rose at the top comes off super easily. It's got tiny little holes, which is great for seedlings. That's really good when I'm pouring liquid fertilizer or things that might still have some loose bits in it. Easy to clean out, on, off, super amazing, so love this watering can. Number 2 is a new love, and you're allowed to have new loves in your top 5s, and this is pea straw. I knew that mulching was great, and I really should have done it before, so if you don't already mulch, do it. It's great. The pea straw looks dry on top. The great thing about pea straw is I thought the wind would blow it. We get really windy days in Canterbury, such as now the wind's coming. But how it goes, it just all mats together, stays down, and underneath, as I've shown you, like dry on top, it is so moist under here, which is just fantastic, especially summer, water restrictions, wanting to keep things growing, amazingly dry wind. The ground underneath is so fantastic, and it mats together, and as I've said, you get little pea straw shoots that you can eat. So, not the easiest to see in the shade, but my number 1 is my letterbox. It's still only temporarily attached on, and it's been like this for months, but I've been planning to get a letterbox, and then saw one in my friend Julia's front yard, and so I asked if I could have it, and she gave it to me, which is fantastic, because in here is where I keep all my most used tills. So my green thing goes straight in there, which means it's getting protected from the elements, but also super easy to use. And then I'll show you the other side, makes it really easy as well. So I have my green thing in the top, and this one is where I keep my secateurs, because I really don't want them to get wet, but I want them handy. And then down here is just for things and bits and bobs. So I've got my garden gloves, which stay dry, but they also dry out. Hose fitting, some string for tying things up, a spade, a fork. It's just great to keep things in here. So, number 1 is my letterbox. Thank you for watching my top 5. I'd be really interested to know what your top 5 in the garden is. Can you narrow it down to top 5? If you can, if you'd like to, leave in a comment below. I might end up having to do another top 5 in winter. If you're in summer now, hopefully you're enjoying your summer, having a fantastic time. And if you're in winter, hopefully you're having a great time in winter too. Ka kite, see you next time, and remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more. Bye!